How's it going, super friends? I am Emwasebo. Thanks for watching the vid. Hey, this is gonna be a long video. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like in the 15 to 20 minute mark. I'm gonna try to keep it short. This is my spoiler-filled spoilers review for Avengers Infinity War. Dude, it took me a while to make the video because I had to process everything. What happened, who died, who didn't die. Again, spoilers. I'm just gonna start talking spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, watch the movie, come back and watch the vid, or put the vid, in the side while you do homework or eat. I don't know, dude. But it's gonna be a long video talking Infinity War. Hope you guys don't fall asleep on me, because it's gonna be a lot. I took a while. I wrote things down. I have my notes, and I had to write this review because it's too much. A lot of things in my head I have to talk about. I have my Captain America shirt, ready to talk about the movie. Coolio? Nice, let's do this. This is the chill mode, the chill review. I'm just gonna be reading, talking to you, discussing the movie. Infinity War, the third Avengers movie, of course. Definitely the biggest movie in the MCU so far, as of yet. We got the Guardians of the Galaxy. We got the Black Order. We got Thanos, dude. A villain teased 6 years ago. If the movie would have bombed, I think that would have diminished all the other movies before that, all the build-up, all this hype, the culmination of the MCU. But hey, did all the build-up work? Was the movie worth it? Is this a great culmination of the first decade of the MCU? Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. I think this is my second favorite Avengers movie. The first one is Avengers 2012. Then Civil War. I think this is my third one. So it is Avengers, Civil War, then Infinity War. Avengers did something crazy, man. Avengers did something really cool. They brought together Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk. It just seemed like a feat. But now Infinity War pumps up the jam. Pump it up. They raised the level so high up. It's funny. It's funny when it needs to be funny. I mean, I laughed a lot. It's tragic when it needs to be tragic. I think amazing job there. I mean, the roster has grown so much and has impressive results. I mean, they all make sure the audience is genuinely invested in the massive cast of superheroes. I mean, Marvel has been patient enough to spend 10 years building out the universe via a shit ton of movies, 18 movies, which that built up the audience's affection for literally dozens of characters. From Iron Man to Black Panther, everything in between. Maybe you love Iron Man, maybe you relate to this character and you love that one. Your friend loves this guy. Captain America is the best. Who said? Yeah, that guy is right. He's the best. And now that everything is on the board, now that all those dominoes have been set up, Infinity War just goes and click. Infinity War just knocks everything down. It blew my mind. Infinity War is crazy. It has some cojones, Crazy stuff happening here. And that's a testament, dude, to these guys right here. Those friends. Almost every superhero in the MCU shows up at some point in Infinity War. And you won't miss the ones who don't, like Hawkeye and Ant-Man and who else? I don't know, those two are the big ones. They were not in the movie, and I never asked about them. I was never like, yo, where's Hawkeye? Hey, where's Ant-Man? What do you think Ant-Man is doing? No, I was too busy being shocked. Like, what? So I didn't ask for them, dude. Most of the superheroes in the movie get at least one cool action scene or line of dialogue. Everyone. That any of this works at all, it's a testament to the screenwriters, Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, the guys in the lower left, the picture in the lower left. They're tasked with maintaining this giant juggling act. All these characters, all these locations, for the whole film, the duration of the film. 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's not easy. Not easy to write. And it's really well written. Love the screenplay. Really nice job with those guys. Of course, the Russo brothers, you can see them in the middle and the lower right. Genius directors. They previously directed Civil War. Amazing movie. Of course, you guys love it too. You have to love it. The scope feels appropriately dense and epic without ever getting draggy. Know what I mean? Like the full story spans around a half dozen locations, like 6 places maybe, throughout the galaxy. We have the occasional detours. We have flashbacks and beautiful cosmically surreal plateaus. Beautiful imagery. I love that. Directing wise, getting all those images there, really cool. And along the way, there are more than a few surprises, a few deep cuts, dude, a few callbacks that if you're a Marvel fan, super fan, the super nerds will get super jittery about this one. Like, I really liked it. And I didn't explain this in the beginning of the video, but if you're watching right now, if you're in this duration, thanks for watching so far, dude. I'm gonna have more videos throughout the week of Infinity War, of course. I'm gonna be talking about Easter eggs, references, trivia. I'm gonna be talking about the ending, the end credits scene. Just different videos, pumping them out throughout the week. This is just a review. So giving my thoughts on what happened during the movie. If there is something like, hey, you didn't talk about this cool thing that happened, and it's not like part of the storyline or shit like that, it's something that can be referenced in a Easter egg video, I'm going to be talking about it in a different video, okay? This is just a review. Coolio? Let's continue with the biggest, the baddest, the purple nutsack for a beard, Thanos. Dude, the man of the hour, the star of the show. It wasn't Captain America. Woo! Jake. Thanos of Titan, my friend, played by Josh Brolin, in a supremely effective motion capture performance. I mean, it's great. Like I said, he has a weird looking beard, like Star-Lord said and mentioned. It was super funny that they actually went there. I liked it. And he has this, Thanos has this demeanor, you know, of soft-spoken intelligence. Like, he doesn't do much verbally or body language-wise, but the way he portrays himself, it's like a genius, a soft-spoken genius. Like, you carry a big stick, but you don't say much, you know? And this is basically a Thanos movie. If you see it that way, we follow him throughout the film, it's a perfect Thanos movie. He goes on a heist for the 6 stones, and he succeeds. He does get, he gets all the stones by the end of the movie. I mean, watching him collect the stones one by one was so reminiscent of the comic book counterpart, the Infinity Gauntlet, and all of those storylines in the comics. I loved watching all those sequences of him getting the stones one by one. It's so cool, so fun. If you haven't read the comic book, go and Google Infinity Gauntlet comic and just look for the list. Look for all the Infinity related comics. It's super cool. And this movie adapted those comics really well. Super nice, super nice. My boy Thanos, he thinks of himself as a genocidal humanitarian. If that makes sense. I mean, the universe's resources, they are limited. He was right talking about that. We have limited resources, finite. He wants to slice a population in half so that what remains can thrive. Okay. And Brolin infuses Thanos with his slit-eyed, manipulative glower, you know? So the evil in this movie never feels less than personal. Really cool stuff there by Brolin. It also feels like a villain that might just require 20 people to stop him. 20 superheroes. And even though, man, depending on the writers, Scarlet Witch, Thor, Doctor Strange, they could all defeat Thanos. If you know the characters from the comics, they can. But since it's a movie, it has to be lengthy, have consequences. The characters are really weakened in the MCU. And while the sheer horror of Thanos' mission means the stakes are very real, the tone is lighter. The tone was way lighter than what I was expecting. I'm sorry if my light goes off. It's the longest video and I don't think my My battery's charged up, so it might be a little dark in my face. Sorry about that. The trailers made Infinity War look really dour, really self-serious, and they can't take themselves really seriously. It's a superhero movie. Come on. But if anything, man, the movie swings a little too far the other way. We have a lot of jokes, a steady pattern of jokes to balance out the earth-shattering stakes. So Thanos is in my top 3 villains for the MCU. Really enjoyed him. I can't rank him specifically, like really precisely right now, but he is not better than Darth Vader. I don't remember if it was the Russo brothers or who it was, but someone said that Thanos was going to be better or bigger than Vader. Oh no, they said that he was going to be this generation's Vader. And I don't think so. I don't think so. He's a really cool villain, but I don't think he's a Vader right there. Vader is just amazing. But yeah, he was really, really nice. The star of the show. Loved Thanos and Brolin. Now, superheroes. I don't want to talk about every single superhero in the movie because the video could be easily an hour long if I just dive into each hero and what I thought about them. So, how about I just sum up what I liked and I didn't like about the biggest roles in the movie, the biggest characters in my opinion. So the first are going to be the Guardians and Thor. I mean, when Thor just like bumps into this windshield of the Guardian ship, that's where the relationship starts and the fun starts. There is a lot of talks over his muscles. Drax is like, it's like a pirate had a baby with an angel. I'm like, I mean, Drax is always the funniest one. Drax was the funniest one in this movie. Mantis, sort of, but Drax is always super funny, dude. The back and forth between Chris Pratt and Chris Hemsworth, Thor and Star-Lord, dude, it was amazing. Super funny, nice chemistry. When you compare the two, I mean, Chris Pratt, Star-Lord does look like a dude. Thor is a man, I mean. And he lowers his voice just to keep up with him. Star-Lord wants the Guardians to look at him and treat him like they do with Thor, with respect and admiration. And that's the bickering and the competition starts. And it's really cool dynamic that I loved. I think that was my favorite relationship in the movie, apart from the Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers hug. That was bromancy. So let me just stick with these two right now. Star-Lord fucked up. He fucked up, man. The reason Thanos wins is Star-Lord and his temperament. And sure, Gamora died. He couldn't handle the death. But it didn't faze me at all. I mean, like, oh man, she's dead. That's it. But this guy, he went all crazy on Thanos, punching him on the face. Thanos gets back on track, gets the time stone from Doctor Strange. Star-Lord is a reason Thanos snapped his fingers and deleted 50% of life in the universe. A lot of people are going to be saying that in their reviews. I promise you that. Star-Lord fucked up. Hated that guy there. Hated him. Stupid. But hey, let me switch it up to a more happy conversation with Thor, man. Look at this. Look at Thor. Crazy. My second favorite Marvel character of all time. Comics, studios, everything. He shined in this movie. I mean, his journey reminded me of Jason Aaron, the comic book writer, comic book Thor. In the comics, Thor is always facing gigantic threats, world-ending, or more dangerous enemies. He goes in epic battles. He shows how strong, loyal, self-sacrificing he is. And like Captain America, that's why I love those two. They put their loved ones before them, and they're super heroic and noble. I love the characters. In this movie, Thor fought the Black Order until he was a pulp, beaten into a pulp. And he was always like really mad and angry. He wanted to keep on fighting even though he couldn't. That's crazy. And he took the force of a dying star, of a star on him, like going through him. Ah, shit. That was amazing. He got a new weapon, Stormbreaker, which is Beta Ray Bills. I'm going to be discussing that in another video. References, Easter eggs. But really cool that he got the Stormbreaker axe, hammer, whatever you want to call it. The ultimate Thor costume you can see right there on the screen. The middle one and the left one. The left is the Ultimate Thor from the comics, and the middle one is him in the Infinity War. So, really loved his design in the movie and his weird eye. It was super funny. He was super funny also. The comedy. Chris Hemsworth is a super funny guy. Every time he said, or he talked to a Rocket, calling him a rabbit, I just cracked up. Thank you, sweet rabbit. A rabbit? What the fuck? Thor is just so fucking good, man. If you write him well, he can go on journeys, do things that no other character in the MCU, as of yet, can do. And yeah, the film has subplots with all these characters, like the Guardians with Thor, the Team Red, that I call Team Red, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and we also have Steve Rogers' Secret Avengers. Moving on to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was written as close to perfection as possible. Yep. Like I said before, man, Strange can go toe-to-toe with Thanos. He is as powerful as a writer can make him. He has infinite energy, infinite powers. It's a magician, it's magic. However, he is beaten and has to give Thanos the time stone for the sake of the story. I mean, it's a movie. They have to create consequences and shit, you know? He said he saw 14,605 possible outcomes of the big fight, and the Avengers only won one out of all of them. Just one scenario. And the only way to win was to save Tony Stark's life and give the time stone away to Thanos. Why? Be talking about that in another video, maybe. I just fucking loved how they wrote his abilities, his powers. Really mystical, ethereal. He was counterattacking Thanos like nothing, man. Turning energy into butterflies and shit. It was orgasmic. I was like, this is what was missing from his movie, man. More magic battles. Less science with explanation. And this is why this works. And science and blah blah blah. Nah, dude. Magic. Fuck that. Magic. I wanted that. And we got a sample of a badass Doctor Strange movie in this Infinity War. Personality-wise, his ego battle with Tony Stark was okay. I wasn't expecting to hate or love their banter relationship. They're just both narcissistics, and it shows. No facial hair bros in this movie. They were like competing against each other. But yeah, I want to see more of Doc and Iron Man later on. Moving on to the best, the god of the MCU, my boy, Captain America, or Steve Rogers in this one, even though people call him Captain. So I don't know. No one called him Nomad. People were saying he was going to be Nomad in this one. They never mentioned the name, so I don't know. He didn't have the Soul Stone. He is not the Soul Stone. He is himself, Steve Rogers, so with a majestic hairdo and this beard, of course. I mean, he's looking grizzled as fuck. And honestly, man, like, he is bored of playing Captain America. That's what I got from his performance. I mean, like, ugh, again, I gotta come save some motherfuckers. I don't want to do this. It looked like that. I don't know. It felt weird watching his performance in this one. I didn't love it. His Secret Avengers didn't have any story in the movie. They just appear and help. But when Captain appeared in that train scene, my whole theater was like, "Wow, Captain, woo!" Like, deafening screams in my theater. I saw it in IMAX premiere, so just the hardcorest of the hardcorest fans were there, and it was crazy. A lot of screams for Captain. Me too. We're like, yeah, ooh, 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 Captain. We love it, man. The rest of the heroes were meh. They didn't stand out to me in the movie. Just those. Iron Man was Iron Man, just new tech. He handled Thanos well, one-on-one. Nanotechnology and shit, you know. Hulk is a pussy. Hulk didn't do shit. No, I don't want to fight Thanos. He beat me in a fight and I don't want to do it again. Even though Hulk gets angrier and stronger as he goes on in fighting. Whatever, dude. He could have tried again. He didn't do shit. Banner in the Hulk Buster armor, thrown away. Spider-Man. I mean, what is this? Yeah. Spider-Man is dumb. Spider-Man is dumb. Didn't like him. Groot is an MVP. Thank you, Groot, for Stormbreaker's arm, or hilt. You will be missed, man. He died. Yeah, talking about the deaths and the ending. The ending of Infinity War will have people talking about it literally for the whole year. People are going to be talking about the ending and what's going to happen next and Thanos and shit until Avengers 4 comes out. I will have Thanos' smiling face in my head forever. I mean, after killing 50% of the universe, he goes back to his planet, I think. Is it Titan? You tell me, I don't know. Or somewhere peaceful looking. And he smiles while watching the sunrise or the sunset. I don't know what it was. Motherfucker, he loves killing trillions of people. It's crazy. It was fun, man. It was a fun experience. It was way different having just Marvel characters bite the dust in a movie. I didn't cry or shed tears with any of the disappearing characters. I would have lost it if Captain died. Oh shit. I would have been a mess if my boy Steve Rogers would have died. But luckily he's a god. And he lives on, man. Of course. I thought Gamora's death was sloppy. Super predictable. Her naivety was so dumb. Like, oh, Thanos lost. He doesn't love anyone. Who is he gonna sacrifice for the Soul Stone? Come on, man. It was super fucking bad. I didn't like that. Obviously, Gamora was gonna die. For the bigger deaths, like Black Panther, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Nick Fury, Star-Lord. I mean, it was cool watching them disappear. It was big, emotional, strong. But I know they're coming back. I know. I mean, contracts are a thing in Hollywood. A contract. And story-wise, they have to come back. They have to. They have other movies planned. And that's what happened in the comics. Thanos wins, but then the heroes beat them. Beat Thanos. It always happens that way. The villain loses. I mean, despite the super gloomy tone of Infinity War's marketing, the movie was fairly light in actual deaths. Half of the deaths happened in the first 5 minutes. And the only Avenger who died was Vision. No one cares about Vision. Fuck, I don't care. I think they're saving the big and final deaths for the Avengers 4 movie. And yeah, I will be making a separate video talking about Avengers 4, man. That's gonna be a cool ass video. What I want to see in the movie, what questions I want answered, deaths, storyline, plot, what's gonna happen there. It's just gonna be a really nice vid. Better be waiting for that one and clicking that shit when it comes out. It's gonna be really cool. Speculation and stuff like that. Loving it. So my friends, that was my hopefully not too long review of Infinity War. Spoiler filled. Leave me comments down below, man, with your thoughts. Did you like the movie? Did you not? Tell me what's up. What do you think of the deaths? Did you cry? Did you not cry? Did you not care? Just let me know everything that you thought about the movie in the comments down below. I am Sebo. I thank you again for watching the vid. If you enjoyed, please click the like button, man. You help me out that way. Share the video with some friends that like the movie, wanted to discuss the movie with me or with you. Share the video, man. Follow me on my social media. My Twitter, my Instagram. Sebo. I'm active there. You can go and talk to me, ask questions, request videos, whatever, man. Go and follow me there, Sebo. Subscribe and clicking on the bell icon will give you notifications. That way you don't miss the videos, because YouTube sucks. Subscribe and click on the bell, man. You'll get the videos on your phone, your laptop, your desktop, your electronic devices. Anything that is electronic and has data or Wi-Fi. Nice. I'm going to be making, like I said, more videos, Infinity War videos throughout the week. Easter eggs, references, trivia, ending explained, end credit scenes. Bunch of cool stuff coming your way. My reviews, my comic book reviews are not going anywhere. I'm reading more comics this weekend. More reviews coming your way. The Infinity War videos will probably come during the week, and I will leave the weekend for some reviews. I don't know. I'll see what's up. You can tell me if you have any opinions on that in the comments down below or my social media. My friends, I thank you again for watching the vid. It was super fun talking about this movie with you guys. Hope you enjoyed and you didn't fall asleep. If you did watch all the video, I love you. You're a true Sebo super friend. Cool? I'll see you in the next one, my friends. Have a great weekend.